So hello, just wanted to take a few minutes and walk you through my Subaru Outback 2013 car camper conversion. Picked up a few ideas off of YouTube and want to contribute back to those folks who want to do something like this. Say thanks to Chase Christopher and on the DL Designs. There he is right there on the DL Designs. Between those two and a few other contributors and ideas, we were able to build this out in a weekend. By we, I mean I did very little. I was mostly moral support. But I want to do a quick walkthrough. Hopefully it's a composition of several ideas. Some were accidents, some were calculated, and hopefully this helps someone else who's embarking on a project like this. So here we go. Ended up out in the Badlands to kind of do a run of camping. Here you see the drawer system. My stove fits in there, and pots and pans and other storage. I use a lot of these little bags that I purchased on Amazon to organize and keep utensils and other things together. Here you see my spice rack, and behind there, a tub that just has some pantry items, seasonings in it. Cutting boards are right underneath that tub right there. You also see my fire extinguisher, and that's where I also store cans of fuel. Inside my spice rack, I've got a few different things to make cooking a little more interesting and easier and delicious. I've got the slides out. Those leather handles, leather pulls, were a choice that we made instead of hardware, and I really like the way they look. We use these clamps here to hold the drawers in so that when I take off, the drawers don't slide open and slam into the back of the hatch. It keeps everything in place and from sliding around. And there, I use them for hanging towels and all other kinds of things while I'm camping, so they're multi-purpose, so to speak. You see I've got a place to clip my fan, and here's my pantry. Crackers, cocoa, snacks, oils, dry goods. You see my dish bin there. Little storage pockets everywhere. Here's one of those pouches, lights, ties, tent stakes, cable, all kinds of stuff. And as I was making this video, I kind of realized that my other pouch has some of the same items in it. So there are some redundancies there. Got a little work to do on organizing, but as you know, this is an evolving process. Birch bark, fire starters, ponchos, some of the things that I keep, some glow sticks there in case we've got tripping hazards around camp. Here you see this is for gardening. It's wire that's encased in some plastic tubing. It's nice to wire things up. There's another pouch on the wheel well. It's got Velcro on the back. I use these things on the windows so that I can have the windows down a bit. There's some screens that just slide over the whole outside. Thermocell and garbage bags, all kinds of storage underneath the platform as well as behind the seats. And again, you'll see pockets and storage pouches everywhere. This is the back of the cabinet. That spot right down there is where my Jackery goes. I have it cabled to the back cigarette outlet in the back of the Subaru, and so it plugs in and charges while I'm going down the road. Nice little storage bin that just sits back there and stores pantry items and other miscellaneous stuff. I like pockets. Everything has a place there. More storage on the driver's side there underneath the platform. You saw a tool bag of some basic tools. These things are kind of handy. I also have one that goes under my visor, CO2 detector. There's also a weather radio that belongs in there. I had it out and was listening. Use some solar. Jackery is the smaller one that slides in the cabinet, but I've also got solar that powers a Max Oak Blue Eddy, and we'll see that here when I open up the passenger door. I solely have that to power and recharge my refrigerator, or the solar to charge the battery to power the refrigerator. And it doesn't have any problem topping off. You see there's a small platform that hooks to the steering wheel for my laptop so I can work from the road. Here you see the platform, there's a big long piano hinge, and that thing, if I moved the seats up, would be able to flip out. But I don't really need it. I'm not so tall that I have to have that every time. I use a thermarest and a memory foam mattress, a quilt, and then that night I had an extra blanket because it was a little bit chilly. Here's the attic that goes in the top of the car for hats and jackets and gloves and those sorts of things. Best to have lightweight storage because it doesn't sink down and affect my view. Here's my cargo box, camp chair, laundry bag. I keep my dirty laundry in a laundry bag up there. I also, when I travel, my privacy tent case is up there, and any other kind of extra. There's my privacy tent. And if we look in there, you'll see my luggable loo. I was out in the Badlands, so no resources, no water or electricity, so we were dry camping and got to have those facilities. This I picked up or saw on YouTube, a watering can that has a submersible water pump. I think the name of the YouTuber was Doing Stuff. I'll put that in the description in the bottom so you can find that, but I used that video as a resource to order the parts and put this thing together. It's real handy, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.